What is up? This is Chris back on the grass grind. Hopefully everybody had a great weekend, and it's bright and early, and I'm getting to work today. So what am I doing? Got some mulch right here, got some mulch in the back, and I'm gonna be doing some mulching today. Kind of got behind just with all the rain and everything that we had, but as I said, you know, you got to keep going, you got to keep grinding. So today is going to be pretty fun. So I'm going to get these couple mulch jobs knocked out, and I'm going to keep you guys posted on the way. Yeah. All right, grass grind family. So I am back. Hold on, I gotta put my glasses on. So I am back, and something interesting just happened, and you know, it's the first time this has happened. So I had a mulch job, and had the mulch job scheduled, and the gentleman that I had the mulch with, we had it scheduled for a particular date, and you know, he said, well, the weather is not looking too great, let's schedule it for a different day. So, you know, I scheduled for a different day, and the scope of work has changed, how they wanted the beds edged, and you know, I was okay with that. And but where the problem came about is that, you know, I'm trying to get this job scheduled, and you know, the days that I would try to schedule, he would say, no, let's do it this day, let's wait for a sunnier day. And you know, for a business, that's hard to keep rescheduling, especially when you have a busier schedule. So I spoke with them over the weekend, and you know, I was asking them to just mark how they wanted the beds edged. That way, when I get there, I can just get there, start edging and mulch. And they wanted to be there, which I'm totally fine with that. But I called to verify today, and they told me that they wanted to figure out the edge once we got there. And you know, for me, that's not going to work, because when you're there, and as I talked to him, I said, when I'm there, I'm ready to get out, I'm ready to start edging and mulching, because I know, you know, sometimes a client can say, hey, let's do it this way, let's move it over here, let's move it over there, and you know, that stuff takes time. So you know, unfortunately, I had to cancel that mulch job, and my reasoning for canceling is that our company does not have time for, how can I put it, for a client being indecisive. Okay, we had one pattern already fixed, and then it changed, and then, you know, now I don't mind, you know, customers can change their mind, but just not on our time, because if it takes, let's say it takes an hour for them to figure out how they want it, where they want it, how they want it edged, that's an hour out of our time, and we have a pretty tight schedule. So I want to hear how you guys would handle that. You know, I wanted them to have it marked out, since it's a change in the scope, have them mark it out. I get there, I start edging and mulching. Don't have a problem with them being there at all. but I do have a problem when the scope of work has changed and they're not quite sure how they even want the project to look. So I did issue them a refund. I apologize. I said I don't think our company will be a good fit for this project, and I issued a refund. We definitely have a busy schedule, and time is money for us. Okay, so once we get out the truck, we're not playing around. We're not joking. We're coming out to your property, and we are coming out to work. Okay, as soon as we get out the car, you know, it's no laying around and sitting on the truck and leaning up on the truck. Yes, we'll definitely be cordial, but we have a job to do, and once we get to the property, we perform that job, and we perform it well. Okay, so I want to hear how you guys will handle that. Would you let the customer take over the project and tell you what days is good weather, what days is not, and to keep rescheduling? You know, it's a hard position for me to be in, because, you know, running a business, it's hard to, you know, it's hard to get the scheduling, and I'm very flexible, and I've already rescheduled twice. But, you know, it comes to a point in time where you cannot let the customer run your business. You have to run your business, and you have to do it according to your plans and how your schedule is. Okay, so that's very interesting. I want to hear what you guys and ladies think about that. Am I wrong? Was it right? Would you issue a refund? Would you keep rescheduling until the customer is satisfied? Would you stand out there for 30 minutes to an hour to figure out exactly what they would want done, or 2 hours or 3 hours, who knows? But that's something that happened, you know, and it's pretty interesting topic. So let me know what you guys and ladies would do. I did finish one most job. I did have two, but like I said, I issued a refund on that. And you know, I got to pick up the trailer, and then we're gonna be cutting today. So you know, pretty busy day. But you know, like I said, you know, my feeling is that I don't want a customer running our business for us. We have standards put in place, and we're gonna stick by those standards. We're gonna get there, and we're gonna start working. Now, on the initial time that we get there, you know, on the estimate, you know, I know customers that say, hey, I would like this put here, this put here. I am totally fine with that. What I'm not okay with is that we do the estimate, and then the scope of the work changes, and then I have to wait to figure out exactly what the customer would like to do on our time, because that's not time that we're getting paid for while we're waiting for the customer to decide what they like. My suggestion for them was to go ahead and mark it out, so once I get there, I know exactly what they want. But time is money. So pretty interesting. You know, people may not like how I handle it. People may love how we handled it. So just let me know in the comments. But as I said, on the grass grind, I told you it's going to be the good and the bad. And you know, it's just something interesting that happened. So I'm going to get home. I'm going to focus on the road, get home, and pick the trailer up, put the mowers on, and we're going to be cutting some grass. Yeah. Yeah. All right, so I'm about to focus on this road, okay? Yeah. All right, grass grind family. So I made it home, picked up the mower, picked up a stranger danger, and we just finished up. Didn't get really a chance to show what we mowed, but you know, everything was good. We had the blade sharpened. Oh man, I gotta get the stuff for the oil change. never ended. But everything is good, and I want to hear what you guys think about that situation I talked about with the person with the mulch. And we about to, you know, we at the bank right now, and we still got some things to do. But this is Chris
and Sarah
on the grass grind. Always invest in yourself and keep grinding. Yeah. Every day. Okay? Don't stop.